Right, it is getting cold here. It's been windy and rainy for the past few days, so I'm going to try to get the tractor going and do a little bit of work in the garden. I don't have a lot of time, so we'll see how we do. Deer are already starting to pick at our pumpkins. Must be getting hungry. Thought I'd just do a quick walk by of the garden here. I've been working until darkness every night, just running back and forth, dumping wood chips. I got about half the garden done, so these first 5 rows are done, and then a little bit on these ones. So hopefully over today and tomorrow, if the weather holds out, I can get that finished. It's a ton of work, as you can probably imagine. I've probably already done 100 wheelbarrows back and forth, and probably like 50 trips with the tractor. But it'll all be worth it, I hope. Should turn out nice. So I just wanted to get a shot of this while it was still sunny out in the morning, because it gets dark here by 5:30 now. Okay, we're back out here later the same day, and I'm going to try to get this thing wrapped up, at least get all the mulch in the garden. I'll certainly have to rake it all out another day. But it's probably the last reasonably nice day we're going to have here in Michigan. Yeah, they're saying a cold front's moving in tonight. And it's probably going to be snowing on and off throughout the week. So things are looking good though. We had a nice fall, and got all the flail mowing I wanted to get done. So let's get the old tractor fired up here and get some work done. the wood chip pile was. Got it all cleared out last night. It's probably 28 degrees this morning. There's a slight freeze on everything. But hey, for scooping and using the front end loader in the dark, I think that turned out pretty good. Guess I can take my sign down now. This is the sign, the local tree company that delivers the wood chips to me. Oh, that's like stuck in there. Alright, well. Anyway, the tree company that delivers those wood chips to me for free, that's where they dump them. This pond actually looks like it might be a little frozen. At least have a slight layer of water. There's probably another foot of water in here from when I burned that pile. I was burning that pile right in that corner. And if you watch that video, I was walking. I think the water was probably only to about there. So I was like walking all in there and hauling brush. So yeah, that turned out nice. That's the field back there that I mowed. Looks like I got it just in time to get a little bit of grass to grow before winter really came. So I think that'll look nice in the spring when all this grass is growing in. I'll probably mow it all once in the very beginning of the spring, and then just mow some pathways through it throughout the summer and let the rest grow wild. I had to take the bird netting off of the raspberry patch. It worked really well. We were really happy with with how it kept birds out. But I have to kind of redo this, and I knew that when I first built the thing. This was kind of a temporary fix just to see if it worked. So what I'm going to do next, I think, is make it just about 4 feet wider on each side and use the black tarping to make a walkway on the outside edge, and then move these back about 4 feet, the stakes. And then we're going to try to slip some electrical conduit over each post and raise the level of the bird netting up, probably like an 8-foot section, so that then I can put the bird netting, like I said, 8 feet higher. It was getting all caught in the plants themselves, because some of these are, some of them are actually like 6 feet tall. I had to rip the fencing out. So anyway, that'll be next year's project, but it did work well, and I'm leaving the fence up, otherwise the deer will get in there and mow it down. So yeah, this was yesterday. I kind of, the past few days, I kind of figure I probably have 4 hours into this of hauling mulch and dumping it in the garden, but it worked out well. I couldn't believe I had exactly enough mulch to finish this garden. And I put it on there thick. It's got to be 6 to 8 inches, maybe up to 12 in some areas. So hopefully that'll break down. I don't think I'm going to do this every year. This is probably, I tell myself it's the last year that I'm going to really add this much mulch. Because next year what I want to do is so the black tarping, the black rolls that's in there, originally I have 10 of them, so they cover each one of these rows, and I'm going to stake those down next spring and then just cut little holes where I want to plant stuff, probably every 10 feet or something. So that'll be a little more permanent, and everything will be covered, just because the weed pressure is out of control. And at this point we have so many I guess volunteer plants, there's so many seeds in that soil that we get, like pumpkins and tomatoes and just everything just grows wild now. My wife and I joke that if you were to just abandon this garden, it would probably be the most productive, it would still be an incredibly productive plot, because there's just so many seeds in there from all the things we've grown and buried. So yeah, got a couple plans to change things up, but pretty much for the winter now, I'm done with this, I think. You know, unless we get some kind of warm spell, I don't generally enjoy working in the 20 degree cold. So, all right, well, I'm glad I got that all sorted out. The pond's looking good, no piles of debris over the winter. Once that pond freezes, I would like to get in there and continue clearing some of that woody stuff and some of those grasses, but we'll see. Okay, well, my little pumpkins, every now and then a few of them continue to disappear to the deer, but that's fine. There's actually one on the ground over there. It looks like it got dragged away right there. Hopefully they're enjoying their snack. But I gotta get to work, so I'll see you in the next one. Oh hey! Look who it is. My two favorite people. Hi Aria. Hi. Yeah. What are we doing today?
You want to walk around? Huh?
Walk around the garden. With all the wood chips. I've got rakes. And I'm going to just spread out all these piles I dumped. Yeah. And then we'll be done with this for the winter. Sweet shoes, babe. Alright, well, that went well. Just raked down all the rows to make sure everything was covered, and hopefully that'll help everything break down. I mean, I could probably put 6 or 8 inches of mulch on most of these rows. But it has, 6 or 7 months now to break down until I plant in it again. So we'll see how it goes. I should probably put that away. I was using that to suppress weeds. And I don't think I'll need it out over the winter. Cool. Well, that's that. It's like 32 degrees out, but at least the sun's shining. Winter is certainly here. They're saying it could snow 1 to 3 inches at some point this week, so I'm happy to be done with the garden for now. Alright, I don't know what's next, but I probably got to get my tractor ready here shortly for plowing. But until then, see you later. Alright, well, it is a dreary November day here in Michigan, and it's like probably 40 degrees out right now, but they're calling for 2 to 6 inches of snow, last I heard, tomorrow. And then it's not going to get above 30 for the rest of this week, so I think a front must be coming in. So that occurred to me that I need to get my plow on. I've got my bucket on currently, and the mower deck, so I want to get the mower deck taken off. I got to get the flail mower taken off. That's already on a pallet, so I just got to disconnect it. I need to get my snowblower down. I want to put that up there, so I guess this video is just me getting the tractor ready for winter, ready for snow. Not a minute too late, so I thought I might wash the tractor with a little bit of soap. I've never done that, just shine it up before winter, get it kind of clean. It's not that dirty, but I mean, it's 40 degrees out, so I'm going to have to see how I'm feeling. But at a minimum, I'm getting the plow on, so let's get that going. Alright, for starters, I'm just going to take the leaf blower and blow out the engine compartment here, including the air filter, before, if I'm thinking I want to power wash the deck before I put it away. So before I get anything wet, I'm just going to blow any debris out of the radiator, the screen guard, and that air filter there. Whoops. You okay? Yeah. pretty good amount of stuff in there. I do blow this out pretty regularly, but I've been doing a lot of flail mowing lately. Let's see how much crap comes out of this. It actually wasn't so bad. I do blow that out pretty regularly. Alright, well, I think we're good here. Take the deck off the dangerous way. Sorry. Starting to rain. Alright, well, I think I'm going to hit this with the pressure washer real quick. It's really not that bad under here. I scraped at it a little bit, and blades are in good shape. Maybe a slight ding or so here, but let's get this blasted off here. Okay, got the pressure washer all set up. Let's get this machine cleaned up before winter. It's all pressure washed, but it is starting to rain. Let's put you in the garage. Okay, I just used the leaf blower to get everything dried off here. It's about as good as it'll get. I think it turned out nice. I wasn't just doing that for funsies, washing it with soap. Pretty much all my grease points. They've built up a lot of grease and dirt over time, so I just wanted to blow them all out before winter. And of course when you do that, then it kind of sends chunks of grease all over the tractor, and the easiest way to get rid of that was soap. So now it looks nice. You know, during the winter when I'm plowing, it really just gets wet. It doesn't get muddy or covered in grass. So I got all the grass off of this thing. That'll be good to sit for the winter. And I'll get this all greased up probably another day. It's I don't know that I'll actually be plowing tomorrow if it snows at all. But this looks pretty good. Maybe in the spring I'll throw some paint on it. I haven't really decided. I don't see any serious rust, but you know, bare metal will become rust eventually, so might just top that off in the spring. But right now I have a bit of a conundrum. So my bucket is on. I'm using it to move that, and my my plow attachment. Let's hope these lights click on. Lights. Hello. I got a motion. There we go. Okay. I got to get this out of here, and I want the mower deck to go on this wheelable crate here. I should hold this with one hand. Alright, so I'm going to noodle on this, figure out the best way to do the two, and I'll get back to you. Use a ratchet strap to pull that spring off before storing it for the winter. That way there's no tension on the belt doesn't get stretched out. It is nighttime, or at least it's dark out. We're all put away here. I got the plow on, plow is working, tractor is clean and shiny. It's mostly dry. I'm gonna put I'll put a fan out here and just have it blow air on it all night so it gets all the water out of any crevices. Got my flail mower put away, mowing deck put away. I'm gonna just spray the whole thing down with WD-40 just to get rid of any water, and then, like I said, over the winter I'll grease it all up and just make sure it's all good to go. I didn't wash this. I didn't see any need. I only have like 2 hours on it probably, and it looked fine. I will say, a little note, so the pallet on the right I put these bigger wheels on, the pallet on the left the smaller wheels. I'd certainly like these better. They raise it a little higher, and going over bumps and things, if I go from the garage on that side into here, these little wheels get caught up. Otherwise the little wheels are just fine on a flat garage. I think I got these on Amazon and those at Home Depot. But yeah, everything's coming together here. Tractor's ready to go. I'm hoping I won't be plowing 6 inches of snow tomorrow, but if I am, then well, this is, then I'm continuing to get ready here. I did put, that was up there previously. I took the snowblower down and put the lawnmower away. And of course I secured my load there. My little wheelbarrow holders at the bottom are working well. Really convenient to be able to get to those, and I probably won't need to get to most of these tools over the winter, but if I do, everything's on wheels. So that is super convenient. I'm probably going to fire up the pressure washer one more time and do my ratchet rake and pallet forks. There's like mud and stuff caked in there. I'll probably just get them cleaned up before the winter. The bucket is all taken care of. That's just on 2 floor dollies, and you know, you never know. I don't anticipate needing that over the winter, but you just never know. Shop's coming together. Everything's looking good in here. Took my wood chip sign down now that all my wood chip needs are met. Okay, I'm gonna get this machine running and make sure it's good to go. It should be fine. I drained it last season. And if you follow my channel, you'll know that last season I also put a brand new carburetor in it. Okay, we're almost done here. This is like my last ditch efforts of fall cleanup. So these pallet forks are actually hollow on the inside, as I just found out, and mine were completely packed with mud, just from doing forest, you know, stuff in the dirt, back dragging when I got logs on. They just got packed full. So now those are empty. That's good. They're ready to go. It's just the cross member for the pallet forks, and the ratchet rake is all set. So I'm going to put those away, and since this is probably the last time I'll be using, well, I can almost assure you it's the last time I'll be using the pressure washer, I'm going to try and blow as much air out of it as I can. I have this little adapter I found on the Amazons. It's literally just a standard air hose to standard garden hose. I bought this little valve here thinking I could control, you know, on-off, but there's usually too much pressure, and even when it's closed it's still moving air. So let's see how much water comes out of this thing. There wasn't too much in there. I did let it drain a little bit, you know, before I put it away, just on an incline. But I had this at like 80 psi, so I'll just let it run through there. Oh, there goes my light. I try to do that on my garden hoses and you know, any other hoses that may freeze. If I can remember, I'm standing here waving at this motion sensor, trying to get it. No motion sensor. Okay. Alright, the garage is all put away. The fan is on. Got a nice breeze blowing on the tractor to make sure everything gets nice and dry. Everything's oiled up. Not yet greased, but that can happen another day. I'm done for now. Thanks for joining me, and hopefully I'll survive this alleged 6-inch snowfall. We'll see. See you on the next one. Later. Well, here's the snow. It came. Now they're saying we're probably going to get more. They're predicting, I think, 4 to 6 for us, and up to 15 or 20 in certain parts of the thumb. So it's pretty sticky stuff too. This is pretty wet snow. So I'll probably be plowing later. We'll see when it stops.
Oh my god.
Ready for your first ride here, are you?
What do you think, Arya?
Just one little spider. Get that out of there. Ridiculous outfit. Arya. Hello.
What do you think? Woo!
That's got to be 4 or 5 inches, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot. I don't know, it seems pretty fluffy.
Mm.
What is this stuff, Arya?
I regret this decision. Okay, bye-bye.